Hello everyone! Thank you for choosing to watch this week's news capsule. To possess clarity over your own thoughts is the only way to better understand yourself and grow as an individual. Clarity of thought brings with it clarity of action, which further leads to peace and composure. It is now time to begin with the news capsule.
Igraasp. Did you know that cheetahs were declared domestically extinct in India around 70 years ago? This was due to a number of factors, including hunting, habitat destruction, and their low reproductive success rates. But thanks to efforts by our government, the spotted cats are making a comeback in the country. 8 cheetahs from Namibia arrived in Gwalior last week in a tiger-faced plane and were taken to their new home in Kuno National Park. PM Modi addressed the nation and chose to commemorate this historic event on his 72nd birthday. This is one of the biggest wildlife translocation projects in the world, and we are thrilled to welcome these animals back to our land.
The funeral for Britain's longest-serving monarch, Queen Elizabeth, took place at the Westminster Abbey in London earlier this week. Leaders from around the world joined King Charles and the British royalty as they bid farewell to an important era in the country's history. Indian President Draupadi Murmu was also in attendance. Did you know that this was the UK's first state funeral since 1965, when it was afforded to Winston Churchill? The funeral concluded with the singing of the newly crowned national anthem, God Save the King. Her casket was buried in a small chapel at the Windsor Castle, which is the oldest and largest occupied castle in the world. We joined the UK in mourning the loss of their queen this week.
A Harvard-backed startup called Addon Energy recently developed a new battery for electric cars that might just change the future of the automotive industry. Not only will it charge up in just 3 minutes, but it will last 20 years. Did you know that is more than twice the average lifespan of an EV battery? The startup has received $5 million in funding to take this fantastic initiative forward. What a great way to make electric cars more accessible.
We've got some exciting news for all you stargazers out there. The largest planet in our solar system, Jupiter, is set to make its closest approach to Earth in the last 70 years on the 26th of September. Not only will this make for an excellent night sky, but this date also happens to coincide with Jupiter's opposition, which is an astronomical phenomenon that makes the planet appear larger and brighter. This will allow scientists to study the planet closer and learn more about our solar system. So definitely pencil this date down into your calendars and keep your telescopes ready.
Igraspers, you might have noticed that most countries are easing on their COVID restrictions and that the usage of masks is declining in the people. However, we should know that the pandemic is not yet gone and that we cannot say goodbye to our masks just yet. Recently, scientists have developed a new type of face mask that can tell whether its user has COVID-19 in as less as 10 minutes. This is a significant development to keeping the vulnerable people safe and is also a timely reminder for us to stay vigilant as the pandemic is not over yet.
You might have heard about the ongoing energy crisis in Europe, which has resulted in sky-high electricity prices all throughout the continent. But have you heard that the lights that illuminate the Eiffel Tower will now be turned off 1 hour and 15 minutes before its scheduled time in a bid to save energy? The tower, which was earlier lit up till 1 am, will now turn off its lights by 11:45 at night. This comes as a welcome move at a time of crisis, but unfortunately, visitors will no longer be able to witness the famous twinkle at midnight.
As the Indian cricket team prepares itself for the upcoming T20 Cricket World Cup in Australia in October, the BCCI unveiled the team's new jersey. Do you remember the iconic sky blue jersey that India wore in 2007 and 2008, which is when they won the inaugural T20 World Cup? this iconic shade of blue is finally back on the pitch, as the team wore the new jersey against Australia in the first of 3 T20Is that also started this week. We wish our team all the best and hope to see them lift the trophy again.
A French man named Alain Robert has been scaling many of the world's tallest buildings without any equipment for many years now. After turning 60, he set a goal to climb the Tour Eiffel building in Paris, which is 613 feet in height and goes as high as 48 stories. And just last week, he accomplished this goal and reached the top of the building in just 60 minutes. Age is truly just a number, and we congratulate him for achieving this miraculous feat.
On the anniversary of two devastating earthquakes that Mexico witnessed in the past, they were hit by yet another earthquake earlier this week. While most citizens are convinced that 19th of September must be cursed, scientists believe that there is no scientific explanation for this and that it is a pure coincidence. This quake was of a magnitude 7.6 and caused a lot of damage to the city's buildings. We hope the country recovers from this soon.
We are sure you know about the prestigious Nobel Prizes, but have you heard about the IG Nobel Prize Awards? It is an annual event that has been going on since 1991 that honors scientific research achievements that make people laugh and then think. Some of the winners from this year include scientists who discovered that there are fewer harmful side effects if you used ice cream as a minor component in chemotherapy, and researchers who found an innate sense of physics in ducklings. Did you know that this is named the IG Nobel as a parody of the Nobel Prize, since Ig Nobel means not noble? What a funny award system indeed.
The word of the week is blob, which means a small lump or drop of something. There were blobs of uncooked rice in the firni. It didn't taste good. The riddle of the week is, with pointed fangs I sit and wait, with piercing force I crunch out fate, grabbing victims, proclaiming might, physically joining with a single bite. What am I? A stapler.
Can you guess who? He has the most consecutive wins in the history of the Tour de France races and is one of the fastest cyclists ever. He also fought lung and brain cancer at the same time and defeated both. He was the Sportsman of the Year in 2002 by Sports Illustrated. Yes, it's the legend Lance Armstrong. Did you know Lance Armstrong founded Lifelong Foundations to help the victims of cancer and also fund cancer research? What a noble cause.
Did you know that an astronaut named Alan Shepard played golf on the moon? He took a golf ball and club to the NASA Apollo 14 mission to the moon in 1971. Shepard claimed he saw the ball flying miles away. If this claim is true, then the ball must still be flying somewhere in space.
Quiz time! How many dimples does a golf ball have? Send your answers to contact us at igraasp.com along with your full name, school name and a photograph. Answer to the last week's quiz. Humans are born craving for sugar or the sweet taste. This certificate of appreciation is presented to Nitya Chabra of Tagore International School, east of Kailash, for successfully participating in the weekly quiz on India's leading news capsule for tweens, Igraasp.
Dear Igraspers, this week let's meet Cordelia, a magical milliner whose family can weave alchemy and enchantment into every hat. Growing up watching her father Prospero, 11-year-old Cordelia Hatmaker learns her family's ancient skills and secrets with which she can one day make her own enchanted hats. However, when Prospero and his ships are lost at sea, Cordelia sets off on a mission to uncover the truth and discover some other things concealed in this magical realm. Will she find her father? Go on this amazing journey and share your feedback at igraasp.com/iClub.
We hope you enjoyed this week's news capsule. Clarity of thought comes with practice. Listing and prioritizing tasks is a great tool to achieve clarity. Meditation always helps to guide the way forward. That's all we have for you this week. See you again soon. Bye-bye.